You want me to give my name and everything?
No,
No?
we don't need to
Okay.
do that.
So here I am running for my third term, and I just feel that I haven't finished what I began. On council, I've learned a lot. I've learned to understand city government and how it works, and to be the checks and balances. This term, I have to really pay serious attention to the city budget, which council owns, because we do have to start working with the new mayor and the new administration to actually sit down at the table and decide what our priorities are in this city, and to make sure that they are followed through by their departments and by their department heads. It's very, very difficult to get anything done in the city of Trenton if we don't have a working relationship with the administration. And if we have a new council, it's very important for me that that council understands that we are controlled by the Faulkner Act, and I would like them to understand what that is about. I'm putting together a resolution that insists that the new council members, within 90 days of being elected to office, will have a retreat, so that we can get to know one another and understand what our duties are. And hopefully we can have them every year after that, so that we can regroup and find out where we're going wrong, because it's important for this council to be very, very strong. In the past 4 years or 8 years, I've tried very hard to be the checks and balances between the mayor and the council, and it hasn't always worked. Sometimes I'm a lone vote. Sometimes we only have 3 votes. It's very difficult to get someone to actually listen to why those votes went down the way they did. The administration was always just happy that they got their stuff passed, and that's not how it works. We need to come to the table. I've enjoyed my community activity. I've enjoyed working and finding out all these amazing people that do things for our kids in the city, and I'm only too happy to support. I can't always be there to organize events, but I will be there to support them, a lot of times financially, but physically I will go and help them. I think it's important that the community continues to keep together, and I can be the voice of council saying, hey, this is what we need to do to make our community safer. This is what we need to do to make our communities cleaner. You have your children's ears. I have your children's ears in various organizations that I work with and boards that I'm on, and I think it's really important that we all start taking a pride in our surroundings. This is going to make a huge difference, and we can go to the administration and say, okay, we're doing our bit, now you do your bit. Let's fix the infrastructure. Let's put serious penalties and fines on these dumpers that are dumping garbage in all of our alleyways and behind city-owned properties that are shuttered. Let's get these shuttered buildings unshuttered. Let's get taxpayers on the roll so that we can actually start bringing revenue into this city and build a sense of pride. Let's get these taxpayers registered to vote so that this city should be a powerhouse in voting, so that the governor and even some on the federal level like Congress will actually listen to us and help us get the funding that we need to improve the capital city of New Jersey. Let's, as a body and council, let's all go to the State House. Let's let them know you work in the capital city. As a matter of fact, your offices are in my ward, in the North Ward of Trenton. And I don't like the fact that you come here and do state business and you leave and you don't patronize our businesses. Some of the legislators do, but the majority of you don't. And it would be helpful to this city if you started respecting it the way we do. I just feel that we're not reaching out enough, and we're not marketing this wonderful city and its history and the beautiful buildings and the pulse of the people. People in the city of Trenton are wonderful people, and they get silenced because of all the crime. They get silenced because of the filth, because the city has failed to maintain a clean cities program. We do have a green team that does everything with our greenways. They're wonderful. They're also responsible for working with others in partnership to get bicycle lanes. But what happens in the city of Trenton is people park on the bicycle lanes. So what do? We have to educate the public, and we also have to educate the workers that are coming into this city, and people coming into this city. Respect our bike lanes, respect our city. Don't steal the handicap parking spots. You know, just use the state parking spots and patronize our businesses. We have great food downtown. We have great places to eat, and these people will make you feel so welcome. You should not be afraid to come downtown, and which is another issue that we have to deal with whoever the new police director is, that we need more boots on the ground, we need more patrols, we need policemen walking around being friendly and socializing with folks. It's all one big family here, and the fact that you're in the police department and you don't live in the city of Trenton, you're a part of the city, we pay your salary, and I would like to see you out there talking to our kids.
But Councilwoman, pardon me, but that seems to be a material truth, at least in terms of how people who are coming to work here may perceive the city and may not feel welcome to come and dine in Trenton. What do you say to that? Do you feel, you're saying that Trenton needs to do a better job
We need to do a better job. When we had and a lot of people don't like it, but when we had the policemen on horseback going through the town, state workers would come out, they would patronize the restaurants. Then we elected Chris Christie to office, and then I got word that they were telling people, be careful that you don't go downtown, use the cafeterias, there's danger. That's wrong. So we need our new governor to say to all of his employees, please help, this is a capital city, please patronize the downtown businesses, eat down there, speak to the people, don't be afraid to walk downtown. Nobody's targeting you. A lot of the shootings that go on in our neighborhoods are territorial between gangs. They're not, yes, we do have panhandlers. Unfortunately, the North Ward is the triangle for all the various services, for recovery services, for the soup kitchen, for the homeless shelter. We have the city clinic. We have all of that all in one area. And when our city takes funding from the county or takes funding from the state, we are mandated to service the county. So we are bringing in folks that need services from outside of the city of Trenton, so it's not just homeless people or panhandlers from the city of Trenton. These people are coming from all over, and nobody has been able to get a grip on that and understand that we can't have that going on, because folks that are panhandling and intimidating people and knocking on their car windows, we actually have services available to all those people. They can get clothing, they can get food, they can get shelter, they can get assistance no matter what. If they want a job, don't show me a sign that you're looking for work, because we can send you to the one stop in the county. But there's not enough people out there and boots on the ground out there communicating with these folks. So when we have state workers coming into the city and people are constantly panhandling, coming up to them and asking for money, I can understand why they don't want to do that. We're not doing a good job. We're not doing a good job. We're not doing a good job in making it comfortable for our own residents to come downtown. We need to attract better businesses downtown so our residents will feel comfortable actually shopping downtown. We don't have a large enough footprint to put a big grocery store downtown, but we do have grocery stores throughout the city. In the North Ward, a lot of the little mom and pop stores now are doing healthy eating for kids and encouraging people to buy fruit, and they have someone there to talk to them about their diet and do blood pressure. So we're trying to do that in the North Ward with Rutgers University, and I think that this is a great thing. So there's a lot of things going on in this city. This is a wonderful city, and the perception of this city, we really need to turn that around. Greater Trenton has got a big marketing campaign going on right now, and they're getting the word out to the tri-state area and the rest of the world that this is a beautiful city and it's worth visiting. So we, as a council and administration, have to figure out a way that if we're going to welcome people into this city, we have to make this city feel warm and comfortable, and we have to show it off so that they want to come back and bring their friends back. And we do have to start negotiating